3 weeks ago at nearby Monte Carlo, back in Juan-La-Paz, earlier there was a hard-fought junior middleweight bout between Saeed Freddie Skouma and Kenny Butler. Let's pick up the action. This a junior middleweight bout scheduled for 10 in the blue. It's Kenny Butler, a 27-year-old out of... This a junior middleweight bout scheduled for 10 in the blue. Kenny Butler, 27 years old, out of Dorchester, Massachusetts. Record of 18-4, 8 by KO. And in the white trim with red, Saeed Freddie Skouma, 27 years old, from Casablanca, Morocco. A record of 20-2, 16 by knockout. Skouma's last fight in May, a fourth-round KO of Alfonso Redondo, successfully defending his European title. He won the crown last November. He is the European junior middleweight champion. Butler comes off a knockout of Mark Allman back in May in the second round, following a 6-month layoff.
Well, right now he's landing every right hand he's thrown. He opened up with a great right hand to the body, thrown 3 or 4 solid, jarring shots, unanswered by Skouma.
Kenny Butler emerged as a boxer while in the service. He was an all-Army champion. These days he trains with Sean Mannion. Trains after working hours. He is a mailman in Newtonville, Massachusetts. Works for the post office some 40 to 50 hours a week. In fact, came into the ring wearing a U.S. Postal Service hat.
He probably hopes, like the mail, he'll come through.
Oh, that's good. Halfway through this opening round.
And the right hand continues to thud in with authority. One thing about Butler, he came in here with his face already looking like he's been in a 10-round fight. It's all swollen and puffy.
Last November, he did take a butt from Troy Worthen, which led to 25 stitches below his right eye.
I think he's recovered by then, though, Marv. It's just the natural puffiness of a man who works for the United States Post Office Service 40 hours a week.
I see. Oh, big right hand landed by Skouma. And Butler has added to that puffiness here in this opening round. Right hand by Butler getting it. Oh, and a right hand by Skouma puts Butler down in the final seconds of this first round.
The night has a beat of its own, a feel of its own, a beer of its own. Exceptionally smooth Middlewt. It could make tonight the best part of your day.
I'm Chris Wallace in New York, and coming up on NBC Nightly News, a Soviet employee at the United Nations has been arrested for espionage after allegedly trying to buy secrets from a defense worker. And there's a new report the Soviets shot down a Korean airliner 3 years ago thinking it was an American spy plane. Coming up on NBC Nightly News.
Right at the end of the first round, it was Skouma with a big right hand putting Kenny Butler to the canvas.
And there it is, right on the button. He went down, but he got up in pretty good shape.
Let him throw the right hand. We'll keep it slip. So when you throw the jab, go down. Go down. You understand? All right. Keep your hand up. Keep your hand up. Pop, boom. All right.
On to round 2. Kenny Butler, who hit the canvas at the end of round 1. False start. And
too much Vaseline. Has to be wiped off.
referee Cambetti Adello from France sending Butler back to his corner. Kenny Butler in the blue and Saeed Freddie Skouma in the white.
Just when Kenny Butler had spent the whole first round building up points with a beautiful right hand, and Skouma had not thrown anything of real power. He threw one right hand and turned around completely around from a round that Butler had won 10-9 into a round that he lost 10-8.
Scoring on the 10-point must system, but we may not have to go to the scorecard the way this one is going, as Butler was hurt once again by Skouma.
Skouma's got a right hand that's got special delivery written on it, because when he lands it, it just buckles. Kenny Butler.
In Morocco, Skouma is regarded as the second best known athlete, second only to world track star Saeed Owita. Saeed Freddie Skouma from Casablanca, now living in Paris.
Is there anybody from Casablanca still living in Casablanca, you think? Have we ever had a fighter from Casablanca that stayed there?
That is worth an investigative story. Just past the halfway mark of the second round. Wait a moment, Ferdy. We have some people. Oh, and there's a right hand from Skouma. Butler going down, that was preceded by the laugh track from the crowd.
Big laugh from the crowd as if he knew what was coming. Butler gets up, but he's in rocky shape. He can't even, his legs won't even go. The referee is stopping it, I believe, because he cannot maneuver.
It is all over. There is no 3 knockdown rule in the bout, but it is all over. Kenny Butler stopped easily by Saeed Freddie Skouma. Hammering Butler in the first round, putting him down in the final stages of round 1. And then the knockdown here in the second round. And referee Idello decided that is it.
And well done also. His legs, Kenny's legs just wouldn't work under him, and he was absolutely correct in doing that. More referees should do that. Well done.
So Kenny Butler, who at the weigh-in was seen reading Mickey Spillane's The Tough Guys.
The tip-off to this was in the back pocket. He had Dylan Thomas's Book of Verses. I knew right then he had no chance.
And as it turns out, Butler is stopped in round 2 by Saeed Freddie Skouma, who has extended his record to 21-2, 17 by knockout. And we'll be back to take a close-up look at Buster Drayton, who stopped Davey Moore in round 10 earlier here tonight. That's coming up after these words. Back in Juan-le-Pin, the heart of the French Riviera, earlier it was Buster Drayton successfully defending his IBF junior middleweight crown by stopping Davey Moore in round 10. Anything surprise you about the style of Drayton in this one?
Not really surprised, because he is that type of in-and-out fighter. He seems so lackadaisical. He seems he's just clowning and having fun. Then all of a sudden he gets serious, and it's a whirlwind of heavy punches. I thought that Moore was looking very good. He didn't look so rusty until he got gonged real good in that last round, and then the ring rust and everything appeared. He couldn't get away. He had no further recourse, and he got nailed in the corner. I thought it was accurately stopped by the referee. No argument there. And also, finally, I don't think he should quit fighting. We
have some time here, so let's take a look back at round number 10. This turned out to be the finale. And this is round 10. Marv Albert and the fight doctor, Ferdy Pacheco. We are live from Juan-le-Pin, France. Buster Drayton in the black and Davey Moore in the gold. What does the fight doctor scorecard tell us?
In my unofficial scorecard, they pull up even again, 86-86.
scoring on the 10-point must system, and will be handled by the 3 judges. Gualtiero Cavalieri from Italy, Al Walensky of Miami, and Bob Cox of Phoenix. Oh, right hand by Drayton got hurt Moore, and Drayton right after Moore.
Beautiful combination. They got Moore in trouble. Moore retreated to the ropes where he's getting some punishment now.
Moore on his way down was able to